What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode, and the last episode actually for 2024 of the Love in Bahrain show. I'm your host Hera, and I have a lot to tell you guys. A lot has happened this week. Some updates on fireworks for New Year's, stay tuned for that, and an epic victory by Bahrain against Saudi, and basically a 2024 wrapped for you guys, but the Bahraini version and everything that happened that was super iconic in Bahrain this past year. So let's get started. Let's start with the most epic story this week of Bahrain's win against Saudi at the Arabian Gulf Cup. It happened Sunday night, and Bahrain did a stunning 3-2 victory, scoring 3 goals, and the first goal was scored by Mahdi Abdel Jabbar within the 19th minute, guys. That was crazy. It was such a stunning header. Then it was followed by Mahdi Al Humaidan's amazing goal, which made it 2-2, and then the last goal was Mohammed Mahroun's iconic score, which led Bahrain to 3-2, and everyone was so happy about it. The comments were flooding with celebration, the crowd was roaring at the stadium, and everyone is so proud of Bahrain. What an epic way to end the year. Now the national team is set to face Iraq, while Saudi is gonna face Yemen. And a lot is going on in this Arabian Gulf Cup, and millions of people are watching it, not only here, but all around the world. So great job, Bahrain, and here's to more wins. The next story we have for you guys is the much-awaited list of New Year's fireworks. And everyone knows Bahrain does not hold back when it comes to New Year's. There are so many places that are going to light up this year. I'll give you the list. It goes all the way from Bahrain Fort to Marasi Galleria. So that's basically all across the island. There's Bahrain Fort, Water Garden City, Bahrain Harbor, Bahrain Bay Beach, Manama, the Avenues, Al Saya in Busaytin, and Marasi Galleria. But the fun thing about this year's fireworks is that if you are in Manama or Hura or even Jafar, you will get the ultimate panoramic view of fireworks, because so many places are in Manama city itself, and that can be seen from afar because Bahrain is small. That's the lucky thing. We can see a lot happening all around. But yeah, guys, it's going to be so gorgeous at midnight. All of Bahrain is going to light up. Can't wait to see it. People are so stoked to welcome the new year Bahraini style. You could read more about the location and where exactly it's located on our website and our Instagram page. And save the post, guys. You don't want to miss it. Moving on to another interesting community story, a Bahraini runner ran the full lap across Bahrain on National Day under 18 hours. That is crazy, guys. It is on our Instagram. The whole video is there. Ahmed is a very avid runner, and he took up a challenge, posted all about it on his Instagram. His Instagram's called Running with Ahmed, where he shared the full lap across the island. He shared all the stats of his pace and the calories and the time and the heart rate. I mean, this guy is quite a professional runner. And people in the comments were so proud of him, saying that this is an amazing accomplishment and he's a hero because, you know, who doesn't look epic running across Bahrain? And it's honestly the weather for it, guys. If it was hot, I don't think this would be safe or smart to do, but he took advantage of the fact that Bahrain's temperatures are dropping and took the healthy route. So good on you, Ahmed. That was amazing. And the last but most amazing story of this week is the top 10 Bahrain moments from 2024. Are you ready, guys? Because I'm going to give you the ultimate wrap up of all the buzzing and trending things that happened in Bahrain this year. So let's start off with number 10, where someone supposedly sighted a UFO over Bahrain. This post went super viral. It was in Zalak, and people were actually really confused as to what's going on. But it was like over 2,000 likes. People were commenting, wondering what it actually is, because it really did look like a UFO. I don't know how many believers are out there, but this was an epic story in Bahrain in 2024. The next story we have, which got millions of views, over thousands of likes, was a wholesome act of service. During Ramadan, some locals showcased their generosity and kindness and worked together to rescue a stranded dog. It was so cute and people were so happy about it. He was stuck in, like, I want to say a ditch. It was like a pool that was maybe 5-6 feet under, and it was really hard to get him out. but they put a whole like wooden plank, put him on it and pulled him right up, and people were so happy to see Bahrain's community come together for such a cute thing. So super happy for that doggy, and it was amazing on Bahrain's part. Then comes another viral story of when things got spooky in Bahrain. This happened back in, I believe it was November, so not too long ago. But there was this eerie fog type thing cloaked over Bahrain at night. It happened a little after 11 p.m. and it was so hazy and spooky and like Gotham City type situation. And a lot of residents sent in videos of confusion as to what's happening, but it actually turned out to look pretty cool in pictures. So that was also a trending story in Bahrain. And at number 7, we have the epic, beautiful, iconic Miss Universe Bahrain, Shireen Ahmed. She won Miss Universe Bahrain and she shines on the big screen at the Miss Universe Global competition. It was in Mexico City, and she wore some gorgeous Bahraini fits. It was inspired by Bahraini brides. She wore a beautiful burkini and she rocked it basically, making Bahrain super proud. So Shireen, this was your year and you did amazing. Then we have the unfortunate April storms that pretty much flooded Bahrain. I mean, it was an unfortunate situation, but there's so many videos of Bahrain's residents taking it the positive way, where they were seen swimming in the water, getting their boats out, trying to manage all the floods, but trying to keep the positive vibes going. It was a crazy storm that happened back in April, not only in Bahrain, but in the UAE also. If you guys remember that famous video of the airport of the plane trying to move around in the rain where it was super flooded. Yeah, that happened this year, but you know, we made it out. We're okay. Everyone's okay. And yeah, another iconic moment of 2024. Then we have another one that happened recently, and this is for all you Eminem fans. He came to the kingdom and got epic karaoke vibes from his fans who sang all of his famous hits, and he was so happy to be here. He said that he loved Bahrain and wants to come back, and he even lit up the stage in Riyadh. But, you know, he was on an epic tour of the GCC and people loved it. The next story we have is a funny one. It was the hilarious parking dilemma that went viral. I'm just going to play the audio and I think you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you recognize that audio, it was a funny parking dilemma that a student in the University of Bahrain faced, where her car was parked and someone else came and parked literally, I would say, an inch, even less than an inch from her. So a lot of people were joking about it and said that this happens all the time, and people were blaming the other driver, and people actually, some blamed her for parking in that place. But it was funny. The audio went viral. A lot of people used it for other things, and yeah, that is just Bahraini things. And at number 3, we have His Royal Highness Sheikh Nasser's amazing endurance championship victory. So this was a collab with the famous Omar Farouk. He's Bahrain's favorite vlogger, and he shared the whole behind the scenes with Sheikh Nasser about his World Endurance Championship win. And he shared a lot of behind the scenes effort that the Sheikh puts in, and how he's very avid when it comes to sports. He's super well trained, and it was just an amazing thing for Bahrain residents to see that their leader is like everyone else, does put in the effort, does need major motivation, does need to be consistent, and kind of humanized him, and everyone loved it. So good for Sheikh Nasser and good for Omar Farouk for showing that to all of us. Then obviously we can't forget Bahrain's epic gold win at the Paris Olympics. Winfred Yavi, you are an icon. She won gold for Bahrain, and she wasn't the only one. A lot of other people won too. You can see all the details on our website, and Bahrain was super proud of their contestants, completely lighting it up for Bahrain. They won gold, they won silver, they won bronze, and even the king was super happy to welcome them and congratulate them. So yeah, guys, 2024 Olympics, amazing for Bahrain. And the last story that went viral, super duper viral across Bahrain and the UAE, was the match between Bahrain and Indonesia. This caused quite the stir online. It was the World Cup qualifiers match, and even an Emirati TikToker got involved. So I'll just sum it up for you guys. Basically, there was a match between Indonesia and Bahrain, and Indonesian fans believe that the Bahraini ref was not fair and gave them extra time to score, and it got heated in the comments. We were getting a lot of hate comments, a lot of messages, and a famous Emirati TikToker known as Ibrahim, he is based in the Emirates, and he basically got a lot of unnecessary hate for two reasons, actually. Number one, people thought he was Bahraini. And number two, people thought that he resembled the ref that the Indonesian fans were actually calling out. So because of this, Ibrahim got a lot of hate, a lot of comments in his DMs, a lot of death threats because of this game, and he addressed the whole situation. We even posted a TikTok on it. We wrote a whole article on it. You should read it on our website, but it was quite unfortunate. It has died down a bit, I'd say, but it was really sad to see how a person who was not even involved and had nothing to do with football got all this hate. So yeah, guys, that was a unfortunate but trending story for 2024. We had some highs and we had some lows, guys, but 2024 was a great year for Bahrain. Can't wait to see what happens in 2025. But yeah, guys, that is all of 2024 for you guys. That is all for this week. I wish you all a lovely weekend, a lovely New Year's, and a lovely party for New Year's, considering all the fireworks that are going to happen. And yeah, guys, I will see you next week. I won't make the joke of see you next year, but I will see you next week when it is 2025. And until then, keep loving Bahrain. Thank you for tuning in to the Love in Bahrain podcast as part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Please hit that subscribe button wherever you got your podcasts from.